And we're back with some more Project Zomboid Trailer Trash. I don't remember if this is the first time we're heading out in our third year, but it's got to be something like that. We're heading back to Riverside to steal some hedges. Now, my microphone didn't actually record the next several hours of this. Not sure why, but that's okay. There's going to be a lot of time skips and montages in this episode anyway, as we're going to steal, well, several hundred hedges, which takes a while. Every time I think the roads between my base and Riverside are going to be clear, we run into a couple of zombies, and the thing with a couple of zombies is when you start shooting, well, they tend to draw in some friends. So these guys are coming from the farms to the north, or the trailer park to the south, neither of which we've actually fully cleared. Though I was still surprised at how many guys we managed to pick up. Given that we were just heading out to shovel up some hedges, I don't think I'm carrying a shotgun or an M14, so we've just got the revolver on each hip. So this takes a little bit of dancing around. The revolvers do not jam, which is really nice, but the ammunition capacity quite low. This is also why I'm not getting out to loot any of these, because as we'll see, more guys just start coming out of the woodwork. And this guy's even brought his own gun. I try not to even reload when the window's thin. Definitely don't reload while driving. Definitely don't reload while turning. If you start reloading, you keep putting in the same inputs. So if you were accelerating, you continue to accelerate faster and faster while reloading. If you were turning, you continue to turn further and further in that direction. So it's a great way to crash. But yeah, this is why I'm not getting out of the car to loot any of these guys. There's about a dozen more than I would have expected, which is like 11 more than would be safe. At some point I will have to try to actually clear this trailer park fully. There's a guy. Clear the trailer park fully and clear those farms towards Riverside. That said, this road's still a lot more clear than it used to be. Gotta be careful about things hiding behind the trailer. Blocks line of sight real good. A little too close there. And they can hide behind trees really well. Yeah, I prefer to reload with a closed window. Yeah, there's some more. Oh, another one. Twinsies. Yeah, so just way more than I expected. And it's not like we haven't made a lot of noise here before. Oh, at least with our respawn essentially turned off, at least turned very low, it does mean we're not killing things more than once. So when we eventually get around to clearing those farms, they should be much more empty. Just zombies that will spawn in buildings as we go there. Yeah, it looks like, I didn't realize this until quite recently, yes, it looks like Project Zomboid will spawn zombies in a building once you can see into the building. It looks like I'm going to do that once per building, but it does mean if you drive around streets honking and shooting your gun, you will draw out every zombie in the open and kill them. But then every time you drive past the building and get within 12 tiles and get line of sight of inside the building through a window or a door, then it will sort of roll on its random chart and check if it's going to put some zombies in that building. This is why you can clear an area and then be going back through it and feel like there's respawns, because you walk past a house and suddenly there's 8 zombies in there having a party. perhaps literally having a party. I'm not even counting how many I'm killing. It's got to be up to 20. It's a little bit easier in a smaller, zippy vehicle. Obviously, one advantage of this truck mod is that you can attach or detach the trailer from inside the truck. So you don't have to get out and manually attach it. That would actually be a real pain. Like that'd be a super pain. I would have probably had to blow through the area, get out, take the trailer off it, then come back and finish things up, because you definitely do not want to do this car foo stuff with a trailer on the back. And you get hung up on trees and turning circles garbage. Every time I think, well, that's probably it now. Oh, and there's 2 more from the other direction. This is why you don't be a Sunday driver. Even a little bit of off-road driving for a Sunday driver is very, very dangerous. Yeah, this would have been easier if we'd have brought Ep224. I might have one in the glove box or something. We really did think we were just driving to the side to pick up a few hedges. I'm not going to reload until I close my window. Okay, I think that's mostly it. I just find the rain is a little bit of a pain. Oh, there's another zombie. The rain is a little bit of a pain. I wonder if I even saw that other one. We're just blowing past and leaving him there. Yeah, I find the rain throws off my sense of motion a little bit, so we're not as good at spotting single zombies standing there idling. Probably for that reason that I decided to do some scouting here. So we leave the trailer, we head down to check out the area around where we're going to be stealing hedges. I don't know why I didn't bring the whole trailer down. I cannot remember why. Maybe we had to get some stuff out of our little base there. Or maybe we wanted to look at it and do some repairs. Or maybe I just did a stupid thing. But yeah, I don't know why I didn't drive the trailer down here and leave it sit here. Some of these houses we've been into, most we've not. Pretty much anything with a broken window we feel is probably clear. But we still go up and we knock on some of these doors. So really, as far as I know, you want to actually get line of sight into the house to make things spawn there. It's not always going to be easy from the road. Okay, it's still early in the day, but not that early. And with the raining, I think we're going to head back and rest, get ready, and tomorrow morning we'll come out and we're going to have to sweep that area again. I'm not just going to assume that the area we checked in those houses don't have any zombies in, so we'll have to double check that a little bit. Oh, that car does not want to move. Now, it is getting hotter out here, 34 degrees C, that's pretty hot. So it's going to depend how much armor we decide to wear. Like at the moment you can see we're not wearing our helmet, we don't have all of our stuff on. Although if I were to suddenly get jumped right now, I would be kind of cranky. But that would be my stupid fault. But after pushing this thing out of the way, we're actually going to look at it because we do have some escape or some backup vehicles up at our forward operating base here. But we should probably have more around the place. We're a master mechanic, obviously we've got a gas station right here. So if we were to, flip our truck, which has happened, we want to make sure we've always got a vehicle we can get back to base in. And yeah, gas is missing, but engine and battery's good. So given this thing's right here, we may as well put a little gas in it just in case we ever need it. Fingers crossed we don't. I always find myself wondering, like, could we walk from here back to home? Would that be okay? Now, I mean, you saw that road we did fight our way down today. I mean, maybe if we'd have gone down it more stealthily, that would have been fine. But certainly I would not have preferred to do that on foot with these revolvers. With the M14, we probably could have done that on foot. It wouldn't have been pleasant. Generator's still good. We'll turn that on while we're here for the next, 2 or 3 days. Hopefully no more than that. I'm still going to pull my gun out and sweep this building as we go in. Once bitten, twice shy. Just because there's no way a zombie can spawn in an area, it doesn't mean there won't be a zombie there. Okay, so we killed a bit of time foraging. I'm going to go to bed. We can get up tomorrow morning and head out and steal those hedges. We want, I said, probably 300 or more, which will be more than one truckload anyway. It's a lot. Okay, so we cleared these 7 houses and we stole, I think, 1 line of these hedges. We're going to steal the next line and probably the next line. Does mean I'm going to poke my head in all these buildings again just to make sure there's no one there. So it's almost 7 a.m. now. This will probably waste a couple of hours. Always better to be safe than sorry. Yeah, I'm not going to sweep every room. I mean, we're not going to suddenly have zombies hiding in bathrooms and houses we've checked. Just making sure nothing's wandered in. We're already starting to sweat. At some point we might take some of the armor off. Now these hedges weigh 8 each, so they fill up a vehicle pretty quickly. Doing this without a truck would be a real pain in the butt. I considered trying to drive the truck into the backyard, make this running back and forth a bit less. That would work. But the little trees in the way would make it more of a pain. There we go, that is the second line of hedges, and we've got a little bit left from that first one we stole. And we're already drowsy, even though it's only 5 p.m. What's that, 80 plus hedges? Pretty good. We still got some more room in the trailer though. I think we'll go back to the forward operating base and we'll sleep and we'll come back in the morning and we'll get that next row. Once I run into a bunch of things. Okay, so we can leave the trailer here tonight. Just checking if it's going to rain tomorrow. Might get a little bit of rain. That's fine. Okay, 8 a.m. I should probably have a look around some of these nearby houses, make sure they're still clear. Okay, houses are clear. That took me a bit longer than yesterday. Try to get this truck in a bit closer so we can start taking maybe these 2 lines of hedges today. Yeah, we might even try moving it as we go. I swear if a zombie came out of one of these buildings, I would poop myself. Yeah, electrical wiring is always good. Garden gnomes also always good. We're closer to areas I haven't explored, so I did put the armor back on. I'd rather get sweaty than bit. Okay, that is a nearly full trailer. We're going to take this back to base. Now, these trucks actually handle pretty badly when the trailer is full. Their acceleration is much, much worse. Turning's not great. We're caught up. Yeah, we're caught up on that mailbox. Oh, okay, now some of this is just me also being a bad driver. But yeah, the driving is thrown off by all the weight. Lots of over-braking, overturning. We're going to try not to get involved in any gunfights here. There was that guy we at least drove past last time. Okay, there's one. I think we just saw one that we left last time, which means there's probably 2 or 3. Ah, stealth kill. There we go. Again, I wouldn't mind getting out and looting these bodies, but God knows how many things are within pistol shot right now, just standing in those trees. Keep my eye out, having a look, but I think we're just gonna roll on by. Oh, there's a zombie. You're not a flower zombie, quite dressing like one. I guess if I wanted to loot the bodies, I would have had to have gotten out and crowbarred that guy to death. Because that one shot is then going to draw more things in. All these turns are a little tighter with the full load in the back. Still meaning to come out and board up all these buildings. Okay, there we go. We've got a full trailer back to base. This whole corner of our base down here is going to be one big hedge maze. But for that, we're going to need another trailer full of hedges. But that's okay, we've got other trailers, so we'll just swap our water bottles and other emergency gear in the back of this. We might stop and eat first. But then, yeah, we're going to take this thing right back to Riverside. Always more on here than I think. Yeah, let's not stop and fight today. Yeah, we slept at our port operating base. Did a nice early start. Now we're doing 700 out of 1300. And there we go. More than 100 tall hedges. And let's get this sucker back to base as well. He lived. so we should have about 200, 250 tall hedges ready to use. We are going to need more than that. Let's drop this trailer off right next to this one. And let's take one of these other ones back to town. Yep, this has been basically a week of just picking up hedges. Oh, there we go. Full trailer number 3. Now we should have enough stuff to actually make a hedge maze. If we don't crash on the back to base. Okay. I don't know if the hedge maze build is our next episode. There may be a procrastinate in between. Either way, it should be a lot of fun. I'll catch you there. You have a great day.